Isaac Victor here, IELTS coach. Now, let's help you address your anxiety about the speaking test. A lot of people have this severe anxiety about the IELTS speaking test. And this anxiety is usually precipitated by a number of questions that pop up in their minds every now and then. And we're going to address these issues one after the other. The first, what if I do not have so many advanced and proficiency level vocabulary words in my lexical resource? Well, you do not need to have so many advanced vocabulary words to succeed in the IELTS speaking test as such. With common vocabulary words and knowing how to make proper sentences, knowing how to make logical expressions, knowing how to discuss on issues, knowing how to express yourself and let out the thoughts in your mind, you are good to go for the speaking test. Second question, how do I face my examiner who might be looking at me straight to the eyes with a strict face? To start with, IELTS speaking examiners are trained professionals in the area of listening. They have this ambience of a friendly and an active listener, so much that they literally listen to you with all expectancy and receptiveness and, a cheerful atmosphere that encourages you to keep speaking. They do not deter you by a straight face or, a gloomy expression on the face. A third question people ask, what if I'm not a talkative? What if I can't really talk much? Well, that is no big deal because you have enough time to work on yourself, improve on yourself. This is an area which you have to put more efforts in your practice. Build yourself to be a speaker, to be one that can build on a conversation and get talking, generating more ideas, expressing yourself, and, just flowing in a conversation. And then the last question, which we're going to be looking at, that people ask is, do I speak up to 2 minutes in part two? Well, it's not a very big deal because the part two is centered on you. Part two usually involves a topic, and that topic is asking questions about your experience, mostly past events, past experiences. And since these questions are about you, asking about your past experiences and events in your life, you can easily speak at length because you are recalling your past experiences as you speak and you are remembering more things. You are able to confidently sit back and narrate a past experience of your life. So I encourage you to speak about experiences from your own life in the part two, because in this way you will be able to speak at length and with confidence, since it is an experience that you had firsthand. Did you gain value from this video? Kindly subscribe for more like this.